Okay, okay. So I said to you that I was gonna help you be uh I was gonna help you better your chess, and you can't just be better at it by playing a lot of games. You know, it's not gonna help if you keep doing the same stuff because you're gonna keep doing the same mistakes. And so I'm just gonna teach you the stuff that you gotta know so you win more games. Cause right now you're losing every 7 games. And no, for every 7 games you play, you win like one, and that's you can always improve that. So, all right. So in the start of a chess game, you always wanna have control of this uh four squares right here. And so if you're playing white, you always have the advantage of using a powerful opening to control this. You gotta remember that if you're playing white, it's called an opening. For example, this is an opening. This is a king's pawn opening because you're opening the king's pawn, or you can also open with this one. That's called a queen's pawn opening. If you're playing as black, whatever response you do in the whatever response move you do, it's called a defense. So for white is opening, for black is defense. Alright, so you gotta know that. So just like simple stupid stuff. So again, you gotta control these four stuff, right? And if you're playing white, you there's a lot of ways that you can try to get this right. You can always advance that, right? You can always play a king's opening, and black might respond to a you know another a king's defense, I guess. And in the opening, you always want to develop your pieces early. And you see this knight is protecting this one, and for black, he developed his bishop attacking this pawn, eyeing on that pawn. You gotta remember that this pawn right here and this pawn, they're very weak pawns, so you can always attack them in the first opening because, for example, the black can always get this and you take it. Now the king is all exposed in here when the knight moves, and the king can't castle anymore. Remember, castling is the best defense. You always wanna protect the king by castling it. So let's just move it for move's sake, I guess. So you see, when you're castled, you're well protected. You're in the corner right here, and it's not really that easy to attack you. You just gotta play right, so you don't get checkmated. Because you told me every time you castle, you get checkmated. But it's not always the case. You, it's probably because you made mistakes. So you gotta learn about the point system too. All right, this is important. You gotta know that pawns are 1 point. So you have 8 pawns. So if you have no pawns at all, you're down 8 points. So pawns are 8 points. Rooks are about I think 5 points. Yeah, 5 points. The knights are 3 points, and the bishops are also 3 points, and the queen is 9 points. The king obviously doesn't have any point because if you capture it, you win. That's the point of the game. But you gotta know that. So this at the brook is more important to this one because this is only 3 points and this is 5 points, and this is more important because it can go sideways and up while this can only go, you know, um, whatever. So, but the rooks are more important. In the opening, you gotta know that the knights are more important than the bishop because bishop they only have like little spaces to move around, but the knight they can move around. But in the end game, where there are only like 2 pawns are left, the bishops are more important because they are they are what do you call this? They can go anywhere, and in the end game, the knights they can't really move that much, you know. And so what you in chess, what you always want to have is tempo, right? Having tempo is good. Don't just take a piece because you can take it, you know. You gotta know when to take a piece. For example, I don't know how to make an example. Hold up. Let's just move like that. For example, like that. No, this is a very this is good. Hold up. I'm gonna show you on what when to take when. Okay, for example, you're playing as white, right? No, for example, I mean you're playing as black, all right? When you move this pawn, you want the white person, the white whatever, to capture this piece. Do you want to know why? Because when they capture it, you're actually helping the black develop their piece. Not only this bishop is developed, but the king can castle. You see, now it has a powerful attack on this one. It's developed and it's safely in here. So you want to know when to take, when to not to take. So don't just take every pieces, because if you take pieces, yes, you're making the opponent weaker in a sense, but you're also getting weaker. So don't just take random pieces. Another thing that's important is this one, pawn structure. You never want to have a double pawn. That's bad. So let's do that. No, like that. That's very bad, double pawns, because you're that's whatever. That's bad. Don't, because this pawn is garbage, and this pawn is. So try not to have any double pawns, and you also don't want to have any isolated pawns like this pawn. No, wait, hold up. For example, like this pawn, you never want to have that because that's a weakness. Look, it doesn't have a pawn. Yes, you can protect this one. You can protect this pawn by moving this to there, but you kind of don't want this piece to just protect this pawn, right? You want this piece to attack the king. You know what I'm saying? So you never want to have any lone pawns or double pawns. They're bad. And so if you have a good pawn structure, you have a good defense. You let's say European soccer, right? Or football, whatever you call it. We call it soccer in America. The pawns are defense. You never, if you see like, you really don't see any defenders on top of each other, right? Like that's so dumb. You know what I'm saying? For example, this is you're a Juventus fan, right? You never see. Hold up. Oh crap, forgot. Whatever. You never see a defender on top of another. Do you know what I mean? You don't want that. And so, because it's dumb. So yeah, that's like the chess basic. And yeah, I'm gonna make more videos, and then I'm gonna analyze your game, and I'm gonna tell you where you made mistakes and stuff, so you get better.